We picked up 4 chickens around Easter time this year, so we have I don't know, maybe a couple more months before they start laying eggs. So they're about 3 months old now. So we need to get a roosting box set up for them, so they got a place to lay their eggs. So I ended up having some scrap 2x4s and some scrap plywood that I wanted to utilize to just throw this thing together. So I built a little frame and cut up some of the plywood, put it on the outside of this. I'm going to cut a hole into the wall of the chicken coop itself. So this will just kind of hang outside of the coop and still inside the shed. So it'll make it easier for collecting the eggs. It's about, I don't know, 1.5 feet square. Should be plenty of room for them. We only have 4, so I'm hoping just one nesting box is going to be sufficient. I'm thinking about putting some plastic on the inside of this once it's complete, just to make it a little bit easier for cleaning out, but I don't know. I don't know if they'll really, well, if it's going to retain moisture or if it's better just to let the wood breathe, but maybe I'll leave the plastic out at least in the beginning and see what happens. If it becomes kind of a pain and really dirty in there, then I'll probably get a sheet of plastic and just staple it to the inside of this. This is a pretty generic frame of 2x4s and 1/2-inch plywood. I really didn't need to go too elaborate on this, so there's nothing super accurate on this box. Cut the hole out on this outside wall without an issue, but then I figured I'd drill a couple holes in here and get the jigsaw, cut the inside spot, but ran into a problem with the door frame on the the inside being a little bit too close to where I was cutting, so I had to get out the Sawzall to finish the job. But once I got that, it made it easier also for putting a little arch in there, which I think would give the chickens a little bit more headroom and hold back some of the light. I should have made this bottom piece a little bit longer that fit into the wall. That's what they'll end up walking on, so I had to cut a second piece off here and attach that. Made it a little bit longer too, so there's a little bit of a ledge. Pretty tight fit. I was surprised that the thing was right there, but it's not going anywhere. The shed will fall down before this thing falls out. Then once I got that thing in and where it needed to be, threw a couple screws in each side and made sure it was definitely not moving. Within a few minutes, the girls started looking around wondering what was going on. They didn't hop in yet, but they do have a couple months still, so we'll see. I made a little top that just had some plywood and a couple 2x4s on the sides, so I might put a hinge on it. I don't know. I really don't think I need it.